Hi, and welcome to my page, Mibochi. My name is Gmo, the Oracle Goddess, and I'm here to do a reading for Gemini. Hey, Gemini. This reading is going to be for November the 1st to the end of the month. This reading may or may not resonate with you, Gemini. There's a lot of energies on the board, so I say that to say that flip-flop yourself where you belong, okay? I may pick up on an energy and think it's you, and say it's you, and it's not you, and it's somebody that you're dealing with. Flip-flop yourself where you belong, okay, Gemini? I'm a Gemini too, Gemini. So hello, I'm here to do your monthly reading. I'm glad to be here. I love you, Jemace. Jemay. All right, we getting started. All right, so Gemini, for the month of November, you are showing up nice and strong, whether you're male or female, right? When you are in the King of Swords energy, or Queen of Swords energy, you are very matter of fact. You are very fair. Um, let's read it. It says unbiased judgment. It says independent, clear boundaries, direct communication, clear minded, perceptive. You are in this energy for the month of November, Gemini. I don't know if you're a bit irritated with people, Gemini, but for you to be in this energy, something is going on. Something could be a bit of an irritant to you, and you feel like people are crossing boundaries with you. And this energy to me is you setting people straight for the month of November, right? Again, it says clear boundaries. You see that sword? The Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, is the only individual in the tarot deck that has a sword, a weapon. So I don't know, Gemini. For the month of November, people could be testing you. People could be handling you in a way that kind of puts you like on guard. Um, like it's almost giving me a energy of people don't. It's almost giving me an energy of Gemini. Could have been giving people the benefit of the doubt. You could have been very friendly because we got two sides, right? Gemini's got two sides, and for the most part, we don't really like to show this side, right? For the most part, you get that loving energy, you get very open energy, you get reciprocal energy, you get an energy of Geminis that don't really like conflict. Sometimes Geminis will go along to get along, right? And at the same time, they will try to get to a solution to things in a very balanced way, in a very fair way. And they'll do that over and 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 over again until you fuck around and find out. Gemini! They don't fuck around and find out, Gemini. Like, I mean, that's just what I'm fucking getting here, Gemini. Somebody done fucked around and found out. And now all that empathy that you did have is out the motherfucking door, Gemini. That's what I'm saying. For the month of November, and you're not playing with people. You're just not playing because I've really tried to give you the benefit of the doubt. You could have told someone. It could have been people. I don't think that this is just one person, Gemini. I think these is several people. These could be people that you work with. This could be people that you deal with, maybe friends, colleagues. People that you deal with on a daily or on a regular basis. This could be, even if you're an older Gemini, this could be children, adult kids, or teenagers that just want to fuck around and find out, and it just seems like you don't have no more fucks to give, and you ain't playing with people. Okay, for the month of November, look at that hand. Look at the hand. Look at the sword, baby. You are ready to cut some shit off. And I don't know if people are happy about this you, Gemini, the you that showed up, the other twin, right? But that other twin don't come until you fuck over the good twin. And then when you mess over the good twin, then the other twin got to come in and handle up some stuff. And I don't think people like you like this, Gemini. But for the month of November, your other twin is showing up and showing out on these girls or on these MFing boys, okay? And I'm happy because it's been time, okay? Because people just don't understand, They don't understand what love is. People don't want love and light all the time. Some people just need to have some of that negative energy, Gemini. And I just feel like you're going to be the one that give it to them. Okay. All right. So for the current energy, Gemini, you have a 5 of Cups. I think that's just like I don't give a fuck energy. Like I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna try to let me calm down. Is acceptance. The Five of Cups energy is acceptance. It's moving on, finding peace, personal setbacks, self-forgiveness. So what I'm getting from this energy, Gemini, is finding peace. That's one of them, right? I feel like Gemini, you're not worried about people, places, and things that have upset you, that have disappointed you, that are not listening to your advice. You know, you're not allowing these people to upset you, right? I'm getting the energy of Gemini that you give a lot to people, right? And for example, let's say that Gemini, you have an adult child, or you have a best friend, and or you're in a relationship with a significant other, and you're the jack of all trades. You know a lot about a lot of different things, and you try to give people, relationships, advice on how situations need to be handled. And this is, to me, is an energy of people just not wanting to listen to the advice. This is the energy of you, Gemini, explaining yourself, explaining how to deal with a situation, person, place, or a thing, and people just doing what they want to do, right? And I just get that Gemini's fed up, you know? It's like you have the answers, you have the cheat code, you know what to do. It's like people coming to you, Gemini, and they asking you, hey, Gemini, I want to know how to do this thing here. I want to learn how to make 100K like you. And Gemini, being the sweetheart that they are, okay, here you go. All right, you get the hook, okay? And this type of hook, you got to get this hook at Bass and Pro, right? This certain specific hook, this certain specific fishing rod, right? You're going to get this type of threading for it, right? You're going to use this type of hook, you're going to use this type of weight, and you're going to use this type of bait. Write it down. The person writes it down. Okay. Got it. All right, cool. You take them to the lake, huh? You take them to the lake, okay? And you say, hey, it's a way. It's a certain way how to go about this, okay? So this is what you do. You do this, you put the bait on the hook, you got to put the weight on there this type of way, right? The hook, the specific hook that I tell you to get, you got to tie it this way, okay, right? All right, you got the bait on there, you cast the hook, cast it, throw it out, boom, it's in the water, okay? You just wait a little bit, okay? All right, cool. You feel that them nibbling on it? Oh, they're not going to be able to just take it off of the hook. They have to bite onto it. And the person that you're training wants to go ahead and pull up. No, don't pull up right now. Don't pull up. No. All right, there you go. Pull up. They pull up. They get the fish. They reel it in. They got this nice big old 10, 20 pound, crappie, right? Bass, whatever you want to call it, catfish, okay? And you show them several times how to go about it, right? And no matter how many times you sit here there and try to show them how to do it, they act like they don't know how to do it when you basically gave them the blueprint, basically then gave them the cheat code how to go about doing it. And they just don't want to do it. They go and do the opposite of what you tell them. So Gemini now is at this point where I don't give a fuck. Like I don't care. I don't care. People could have been crossing boundaries, Gemini, and you've been giving people the benefit of the doubt. The benefit of the doubt. Okay, well, maybe you don't understand. Let me explain. I just feel like, Gemini, for the month of November, no more explaining. Nope. You see the king, queen of swords? King or queen, because this could be a male or a female that's going through this. I'm tired of explaining. I'm not explaining. And in the nine of swords, subject matter are persons that you're dealing with, because it don't have to be just one person. Now they feeling like this. What have I done? Oh, now you feeling like that. Huh? Now you are feeling the nine of swords. Now, Gemini, that you don't care anymore, or now that you're not worried about this person, place, thing, situation, kids. Now that you're just allowing people to do what they want to do, right? And just finding peace within yourself, finding something else to focus on, not giving this person, place, or thing a lot of time and attention and energy, and you're putting it back into yourself, Now people are worried, Gemini. Now they worry. I just don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand, Gemini. I don't effing understand. You know, I'm calming down, Gemini, because I feel like I'm going through the same thing for the month of November. So I'm kind of frustrated a little bit because, again, Gemini, you can teach people how to fucking fish, but if the motherfuckers just don't want to learn, that's on them. You can teach people all day long what to do, how to do it, but if they don't want to learn, Gemini, that ain't got nothing to do with you. If they don't want to grow, if you having issues in relationships, Gemini, and you tell this person, this is what I like, this is what I don't like, right? I got a trigger. This trigger is this. Don't go over there, okay? Don't go over there. This is how you deal with my trigger, okay? You don't go and deal with it by making me triggered more. You got to do this and this and this and this. And then guess what the person that you love do? They keep on tapping on the motherfucking triggers. Like, what the fuck? Like, trying to calm down, Gemini, trying to calm down. And then when you blow up, people don't know who you are. Oh, Gemini, what happened? Baby. Okay. Let's keep it going. What is the outcome to the situation? The outcome says the Three of Pentacles, teamwork, working together, the Three of Cups. So if you're having issues with people that you love, friends, the outcome could be that you work it out, work together, teamwork, collaboration. All that takes communication on one person's side and the other person's side, coming to some type of agreement. But again, I don't know if this person, place, thing, people, friends, I don't know if they got the capacity to do that. I honestly think folks is fucking with you, Gemini. That's what I think they fucking with you. They feel inadequate. Okay, they feel inadequate and they doing things to spite, out of spite, because of their inadequacy. Okay, let me calm down. I'm gonna bring it back down. But the outcome of the situation is for you: Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups, teamwork, learning, collaboration, building something together, celebration, friendships, creativity, community, happiness. Both parties need to be happy. Both parties need to be able to communicate. Both parties need to be able to be heard, right? Both parties need to work together. If one person is doing all the work and the other person is not doing what they need to do to meet that other person or to get a specific job done, what else needs to happen? If someone's not a good teammate, if not somebody's not playing the game correctly as a team, what do you do? Okay, what do you do? Because I just feel like it's not an issue with Gemini. It could be Gemini. It could be you with all these problems and issues, but it could be somebody that you're dealing with, people, places, and things that you're dealing with. Okay, I asked, what would this person like to happen between you and them? You have the Knight of Wands, fire energy, with the Two of Cups. So what this person would like to happen between you and them is for the fire and the passion to be ignited between the both of you. This person feels like you guys aren't as close knit as you once were. This person feels as if, sex could be better, that you guys aren't having enough sex. This person just feels like you guys need to have fun together. Y'all need to do more together to keep the relationship unified, right? This is what this person feels like, right? I ask another question. I ask, what is this person afraid of? This person is afraid of the Lovers in reverse. The Hanged Man in reverse. This person is afraid of delays, standstills, stalling, indecision. This person is afraid of control. Like, this person could be kind of controlling a little bit, and they could be afraid that they don't have control over you no more, right? This person could be afraid that they've lost control of you, right? Well, I'm just gonna tell you right now, this person is controlling. You can't control no Gemini, because she gonna break through. He gonna break through every time. I'm gonna tell you this right now, Gemini. If this person is listening to this reading, controlling is not the way to deal with you. Controlling is gonna do one or two things. It's going to lead to a really bad relationship, where there's a lot of fighting and argument, or it's going to lead to a breakup. It's not going to work either way. Being controlling when it comes to a Gemini. Controlling the Gemini is the worst you can do to make a relationship work. But this is what this person is afraid of. Suffering, it says the Lovers in reverse says self-love, disharmony, imbalance, misalignment of values, suffering, detachment, obedience, conflict, bad choices, indecision, fear of commitment. They're afraid, Gemini, that you are going to leave and go bye-bye. That's what they're afraid of. This person is afraid that they don't have control over you no more, and that in a little bit, you're going to move around. That's what they're afraid of, right? What's the other thing that I asked? I said, what does Gemini need from this situation? What does Gemini need from this situation? It was another question that I had. Hold on, Gemini. I'm trying to get it. It was something else I asked. What does Gemini need from this situation? What is Gemini afraid of? Okay, that's how I did it. I said, what would Gemini like to happen? What would Gemini like to happen? You have the 9 of Wands with the 4 of Cups. Gemini. Okay, what is Gemini? Hold on, Gemini. I'm trying to get it. Because I wrote it down, Gemini, but I'm kind of, what does Gemini need from the situation? Okay, and then what is Gemini afraid of? What would Gemini like to happen? Okay, so you got here the 9 of Wands, right? This to me is the energy that Gemini is in, right? You also have here the 4 of Cups to clarify the 9 of Wands. Gemini is feeling very much like they have to fight. They're feeling very much like, let's read it. It says courage, persistence, test of faith, resilience, boundaries. Gemini feels like their boundaries are being broken down. Gemini feels like they have to be a warrior at this time. Gemini is feeling like they have to stand up for what is right and fair. Gemini is in an energy of protecting one's self. This is how Gemini is feeling right now. Right? Why is Gemini feeling this way? 10 of Wands. Because Gemini feels very burdened by this situation, person, place, or thing. Right? 10 of Wands talks about burden. 10 of Wands talks about extra responsibility. 10 of Wands talks about hard work. Gemini could be working a lot lately. Okay? Gemini could be extra stressed right now. Gemini could be could have a lot on their shoulders to carry. And Gemini don't have a problem with carrying that. Gemini just has a problem with people, places, and things that don't follow the rules. Because again, you got Queen of Swords here. Gemini's in this very balanced energy, fair. What's right? What's wrong? The clear boundaries, direct communication. Somebody just done crossed the line. I just feel like somebody done crossed the line with Gemini. What does Gemini need from this situation? Gemini needs transparency. Gemini needs things to be clear. Gemini needs 10 of Wands with the 7 of Swords. Gemini needs transparency. Gemini needs for this person to not be so heavy. You could be with somebody, Gemini, that asks for a lot of time, attention, and you don't have time and attention to give to yourself. You could be with an individual that's very smothering, and Gemini needs to feel free. What does Gemini need from this situation in order for Gemini to be good? What does Gemini need? Page of Wands. What does Gemini need from this situation in order for them to be good? 10 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. What does Gemini need? What does Gemini need from this person in order for things to be good? Have the Tower card here. Page of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, Tower card with the 4 of Swords. Silence, peace and fucking quiet. A minute to relax, a minute of solitude. That's what Gemini needs. Somebody needs a change with how this relationship is going. This relationship could be very chaotic. Okay. What is this relationship giving, or what is this situation giving Gemini? Like, is it giving chaos? Is it giving Queen of Cups? Why is the Queen of Cups here for what this relationship is giving? Queen of Cups here with the Emperor card. Moon. This situation is giving dictatorship type of relationship. Energy of someone that's being very controlling is what I'm getting here. I feel like somebody feels like with this Queen of Cups here and this Emperor energy, somebody could feel like they own you. Someone could feel like someone handles them very, like they're not sensitive. They're not sensitive to their needs. They're very ruly, bossy, controlling. This person needs understanding. It's simple as 1, 2, 3. Understanding is what I need. Gemini, I wonder if I'm helping. I feel like if this person, Gemini, if you don't get what it is that you need, because this situation is so burdening, because you're always having to have your defenses up, because you always having to protect your energy, because you always having to do, I feel like you're going to leave here with the 7 of Swords. If it's not bringing you peace, you're going to leave. And I feel like someone's at their breaking point where they've already tried to be diplomatic. They've already tried to explain to their person or the situation, friends, family members, what they need. And they're just at this point where they're tired of explaining. And either they get it or they don't. And if they don't get it, Gemini's going to leave because it's too much for Gemini to handle. It's too much. It's too much. What's the advice? What does Spirit want Gemini to do in this situation? That's what I want to know. What does Spirit want you to do, Gemini? What does Spirit want you to do? I'm going to use the Animal Oracle deck to see, how Spirit wants you to be showing up right now. Because it's always some good advice with that Spirit Animal Oracle deck. Let me see. What's the advice? What is the advice for Gemini? There's 2. Let it shine and overcome any obstacle. I'm going to take that. Okay, let's go. 55 talks about change here, Gemini. So something needs to change. That's for sure. Right? I feel like with this Peacock card that came out with it, number 46, Gemini, you have a really beautiful soul. You are very attractive, but you also are very strong as well, that you don't give yourself enough credit, Gemini. Aquarius card came out earlier, and that has a lot to do with your beauty or your attractiveness. You're very attractive on the outside as well as the inside, but you're also very strong as well, Gemini. Okay. Don't be afraid to speak out, Gemini. Don't be afraid to speak. You see how the let it shine here, and it's pointing toward, it's opening up toward your throat chakra. Spirit is wanting me to let you know, Gemini, that your throat, your speaking is fair. It's just, this is your way to express yourself. It's the way that you get justice. It's through your mouth, through your speech. So don't let nobody stifle that, Gemini, okay? Speak how you feel, because what you're saying is right, okay? And if people don't want to listen to you, move the fuck around, okay? Fives talk about change. Let your strength in your words, Gemini, because you know what to do. You say what's fair. You're very just, right? Fives. You see this rhino? Bust through, Gemini. Bust through, okay? All right, let's keep it going. All right, it says, we always have the choice to press ahead, and Rhino Spirit Strength offers you the power to break through. See what I'm saying? I said that. Break through, break through. I don't know what it is you're going to have to break through, Miss Lady or Sir, but something's going to have to give. The animal spirit knows there is more than one way to open a path to what you seek. When Bino Spirit appears, you are reminded that you have a marvelous ability to overcome obstacles in multiple ways, Gemini. You are Jimmy. You are Jimmy, okay? By going around them, you could use it multiple ways, by going around them, shattering them with force or clear, deliberate intentions, or even transforming them into clouds that drift away by refusing to allow them to limit you. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're refusing to allow this situation to limit you. Apply your rhino spirit with creativity. No obstacle can stand, for you have magic to make many ways in which you have magic to make in many ways in which to make it. Your power is awesome right now. Rhino Spirit also wants to remind you that when an obstacle appears to prevent you from getting what you desire today, it means that something much better is coming. Keep that in mind, Gemini, when you consider the nature of the obstacle in front of you right now. Great Spirit Creator loves you so much and only wants the best for you. Don't forget that, Gemini. All right. I'm going to read the protection message and we'll close. The appearance of an obstacle is in front of you. The appearance of an obstacle in front of you offers you a choice. Barrel into it and bang your head, or find the easiest way around it and don't fight it. Are you exhausted by your efforts to break through an obstacle? Are you stubbornly insisting that there is only one way to remove it from your path? Rhino Spirit is here to tell you that sometimes the answer is no, sometimes it is no, not yet, and sometimes, and other times, not the way you think it should be. Open to new possibilities, and you will find other options begin to appear. Not every conflict is worth engaging in, and not every obstacle is worth resisting head on. Don't waste energy banging your head against the wall, okay? I'm going to read this one too, Gemini. Let it shine, because I just really feel like it's going to be helpful at this time, okay? Let me read it. All right, it says, when's the last time you shook a tail feather and shined your light for all to see? Within each of us, peacock spirit is yearning for expression, and you are called now to show the world the gorgeous creature you are. For you are a manifestation of spirit. Come out from the shadows, peacock spirit says, and shows your true colors so that others may be inspired to express their own exquisiteness. Dance as if you remember that you are made of stardust and grace, filled with life force, energy, and sparkling light. You are a channel for divine love, and your dance is one of a kind. Catch the light and help it to shimmer, and dance in celebration of your good fortune of right here, right now. Spirit wants you to be joyful so that others may get up and dance alongside you. Okay? Gemini, that has been your reading. Hope it was helpful. I love you. Ashe.